Welcome back. It's been a long week, hasn't it? I'm Harrison Blackwell, and if you're watching this, you're probably one of the thousands who spent the last several months searching for Info Safari, wondering why the channel that was finally speaking the truth had suddenly vanished into a 404 error. I know you have questions. I know you're wondering why the voice sounds different right now, and I know you're wondering where the hell I've been. When I started this journey, I didn't realize how much of a nerve I was hitting. It started when I dropped that one video, India is becoming a polluted wasteland. I watched the refresh button as the numbers climbed, 10,000, 50,000, and then hundreds of thousands of views. People were finally waking up to the environmental reality that the mainstream media tries to hide behind shiny skyscrapers. But it was the sports analysis that really set the house on fire. I asked a simple, logical question. How does a nation of 1.4 billion people, a self-proclaimed global superpower, end up with fewer Olympic medals than Estonia? Estonia is a country with a population smaller than a single neighborhood in Mumbai. That video went everywhere. It was shared, it was debated, and unfortunately it was noticed by the people whose job it is to keep the superpower myth alive. That's when the real tragedy began. I started seeing things in the back end that I've never seen before. The comment section of Info Safari stopped being a place for discussion and became a digital battlefield. I wasn't just getting typical hate, I was being targeted by professional digital mobs. Indian IT cells and state-sponsored bot farms started flooding my videos. They weren't just leaving insults, though I received plenty of cuss words from Indian Discord mods. They were sending malicious, strange links. They were trying to track my IP address. They wanted to dox me. They wanted to find out exactly where Harrison Blackwell sits and works, presumably to silence me for good. When they realized I wasn't falling for the traps, they moved to the nuclear option, mass reporting. Thousands of coordinated strikes hit my account at once, tricking the YouTube automated system into thinking I was the one violating the rules. And just like that, years of work were wiped off the internet. Now, I want to address the voice. I know a lot of you were frustrated. I stopped using the Sir David Attenborough style recently because, quite frankly, the rendering software was a total nightmare. It took hours, sometimes days, to get the pacing and the pronunciation right, and I convinced myself that the content of the script, the raw facts, mattered more than the delivery. I was wrong. The identity of Info Safari is that authoritative, calm, documentary feel. I realized that by dropping that voice, I was letting the bots win. I was letting the quality slip. So, I'm making a promise to you today. The Attenborough voice is back, and it is never leaving again. From this moment on, we return to the standard you expect. We are starting from zero today. No subscribers, no view history, no algorithm momentum. But we have the truth, and that is the one thing they can't delete.